Call Halalim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom and salutation to the hopeful elect. I came out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice. All right. As you can see that more and more now these days, all right, like the scripture has said, men that have hazarded their lives, all right, and we're doing this for the furtherance of the gospel to wake our people up and to ultimately get salvation, all right. So shalom to them and double honors to the elders and the apostles again as well. All right, shalom to the few sisters that do listen to us as well. This is the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. All right, basically coming to you with another lesson concerning this imbecile Henry Davis. All right, now he made a video. Here it is. You got this Israelite, and whether he's an Israelite, whether he likes it or not, you know, you can't be converted into an Israelite. An Israelite is a bloodline, all right, and it consists of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and we do have Israelites that have been scattered abroad and mingled in with the other nations that may look white, that may look Arab. You know what I'm saying? I always give the one of the key indicators, like it's the spirit. The spirit identifies you as being an Israelite, like the Conor McGregors, you know, the Mark Wahlberg, so to speak. You know, they look like white boys, but they have the spirit of the Israelite, man. You know, Bruce Lee, you know, just to, you know, so to speak, all right, we are not Africans, and we are not black. I'm going to keep saying this. Black is a stigma. Black is a class, all right. Black is an inferiority complex that was set upon you by the so-called white man, just like white was a superiority complex that was set on him. There's no such thing as black and white. But nevertheless, Henry Davis, all right, made some vain statements talking about some, you know, your cousin named Pookie, or your cousin named fucking Junebug. Your name Junebug. You from the Chicago. You from Philly. Yes, we are from Chicago. We are from Philly. We are from California. We are from D.C. We are from Baltimore, Atlanta, so forth and so on. Why? Because the Israelites of the Bible, the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, the bulk of them were taken in slave ships and sent over here. All right, the Negroid ones, so to speak, the ones you call blacks, Jamaicans, Haitians, all right, Negroes, so to speak, was sent over here. The bulk of them, you know, and we were taken from Europe, where we were. We were taken from the west coast of Africa, where we were, and that's why I see this over there as well. All right, and the Latinos were sent to the other side of the earth, but nevertheless, you know, because they are Israelites as well, but nevertheless, we are calling ourselves Junebug and Pookie and Ray Ray. All right, we do have Auntie's name Flo. Why? Because of slavery. All right, and because the scripture said that will happen to the Israelites, and that's how we know who the real Israelites are. The real. He said, go to Israel and tell them people over there that you're a Hebrew. They know we're Hebrews. They make videos about it. All right. But nevertheless, I'm going to get right to the scriptures. This is Jeremiah 17 and verse 4. It said, thou, even thyself, talking to Jeremiah, because the scriptures do speak of reincarnation. All right, Jeremiah 17. So if Jeremiah is here and he's a man of the Lord, he has to be brought back into the remembrance of this. Just like Peter said, these things are brought to your remembrance. All right, the former things. Roughly paraphrasing. Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever, for a long time. So basically, you know, the Lord said it right here. He said, thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from the heritage that I gave thee. What is the heritage that the Lord gave us? The laws, the statutes, and the commandments of the Bible, which we rehearse the righteous acts, as it says in Judges 5 and 11, in the place of drawing waters. And that's why we grow the beard on our face. We wear the garment, all right, with the border of blue and the fringes. Just like he said, you know, cut the beard off your face. No. He's one of those men who have been discontinued from his heritage, as we are. But he's one of those ones that's more than likely Revelation 22 and 11. You know, not going to get it. Him just unjust still. Let him be unjust still. This is Judges 5 and 11. Because I quoted it. It says, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the place of drawing waters. All right. There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of the villages of Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. Now that's what we do. We wake up the people of the Lord and we tell them about the law, statutes, and commandments, but we rehearse those righteous acts. All right? Because you can't keep the laws and statutes and commandments 100%, in this land. And that's why the Lord does have us under grace. Does that mean sin willfully? No. But just an i.e. case in point, a man commits adultery, that man's supposed to be put to death, and a woman's supposed to be put to death. All right? A woman on her period, you ain't even supposed to dwell with her. Everything, you ain't supposed to eat no damn pork. Everything in America damn near got pork in it. Most of the soap, you gotta read it, the toothpaste, everything. A brother might slip and consume some of that. But these are sins. There's a lot of sins we can stay away from. Yes, we can not eat pork, we cannot commit adultery, we could grow a beard on our face. All right, and that's us rehearsing the righteous acts which we have been stripped of through slavery. All right, because of the sins and the transgressions of niggards like that dude Henry Davis, back in the day when we were in our land and our language. Those people couldn't be the Israelites. The Israelites, the scripture tells you in the book of Isaiah, I think that's the book of Micah as well, they shall beat their swords in the plowshares and their spears in the pruning hooks, and they shall not learn war anymore. That's when the Israelites in that land, man. Man, it's been nothing but chaos ever since those Israelis and those Jewish. All right, ish is a suffix. It simply means like, pertaining to, Ish is not a nationality or a bloodline. You can be devilish, you can be girlish, you can be childish and be a man. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 4. Salaki, this is 2 Corinthians. I think it's 2 Corinthians. Let me get it. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 4. Salaki, 2 Corinthians verse 4 and 1. It says, therefore, seeing we have this ministry as we have received, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully, but by manifesting of truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yahweh. And that's the reason I'm making this video anyway, because this is the work and this is the ministry, and this is what we got to go forth. This is what has to go forth according to the prophecy. And this is what the Lord sent the prophets to do it. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Ratazada, I'm actually one of them. Lord willing. But that's why I'm even making this video. Alright, because there's a lot of niggas that say they don't get it. We're not trying to save the whole Israel. Only the elect. Alright, the 1/3 of Israel, which includes the 144,000, will be delivered on this side. Like 8. That's why I said in the book of that Judges we just read from the noise of the archers. What are the noise of archers? The intercontinental ballistic missiles. Alright, verse 4. It says, in whom the God of this world have, Salaki, verse 3. 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hidden to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. Because they've been blinded by the God of this world into believing they're black, to believing they're not real people, to believing they're of a lower standard. Like on the movie Glass, you would know, which was symbolic to the Israelites and the prophets and the men of the Lord waking up and getting them spiritual powers and all that. What did that white woman say, that Edomite woman say, when they was dying at the end? She said, did I actually almost convince you that you wasn't real? Because through the whole movie, she was brainwashing them and telling them, that really didn't happen. You didn't do that miracle. You didn't do this miracle. And try to put some damn spin on it to, basically defame what they actually did, and they know they did it. And our people have been beaten up, pimped up, hold down, beat down into believing that they're powerless people, to believing they're black, to believing they're Afro-Americans, Afro-Latino, or whatever the hell they want to be. They believe they're anything but Israelites because of the accountability that comes with it. Therefore, they don't believe in the Most High. Because the Most High, they might say they believe in Jesus. They might say they believe in God. But when we pull up the Bible and the accountability, they run away from it. See, that dude is not running away from being an Israelite. He's running away from the accountability and the standard that the Most High holds a Hebrew Israelite to. When they see the beard on our face, when they see the holy garments, when they see us bringing out the law, statutes, and commandments, what they really seeing is the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which they want no part of. All right? And that's why, we make the videos, all right, for the truth's sake, and we get out here, and we do it like it says in Proverbs, open our mouth for the poor, and those that are appointed for destruction, like it says in Proverbs the 31st chapter, like it says in Isaiah the 58th chapter in the first verse. But I had quoted this earlier, and I'm gonna just get it, man. Nevertheless, I don't like making I don't make long videos, unless I'm with a group of brothers in the spirit, jump on me the deal. But mine, I'm known for the short ones, so I'm gonna cut this off. This is Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He that which is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So basically, when you see these scoffers and these scorners and these reprobates, they just coming back into that lot as wicked men. Because we were all here before. They were doing that in the time of the Maccabees. They were doing it in the golden calf times before that. After that, in the time of Jeremiah. All throughout the ages, man. All throughout the ages, you always had the prophets on the scene, the wicked of Israel, and the righteous of Israel, and we all suffered as a people together. That's why these other nations, these heathens, these wicked, when we get our turn in our rulership, in our land and our language back, they will suffer as a people together, and we will rule. Why? Because Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakadas, moved and chose the Israelites to be the kings and the rulers of this earth, and that's the end all be all. Not America, not making America great again, not sitting in the goddamn dashiki with a pinstripe on your face scoffing to men that's presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice to wake niggas like you up. No, this is not the end all be all. The kingdom of Yasharallah is the end all be all. But with that being said, all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Rakah Kadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and to you simple Israelites out there amongst the Latin, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in confusion of face. If you can receive this word, you better wake the hell up before all hell break loose, because it's here. Shalom.